Have you ever been in a situation where you act like you know what you are doing? Meanwhile, you have absolutely no clue and it is literally your first time in doing that thing? Alright, that's me right now. Because I invited my friends to come over and eat Mexican food for my birthday. And it's not like I was planning to order the food, I'm actually cooking the food. So, outside of African food, Mexican food is probably up there in my list of best foods. So today I am making beef birria tacos. So please just follow along as I act like I know what I'm doing. And for that you need some beef. So I choose chuck roast because of the texture. So you need to cut your meat into large pieces and season, generously with salt and black pepper. And then in a pot you add some oil of choice, and then you are going to sear that beef until you get a very beautiful golden brown color. This is going to capture all that flavor and leave that flavor in the pot. So where your beef is brown to your taste, you could just take it out and you go back in with the veggies that you saw me prepping earlier, which is pretty much onions, tomato, garlic, and then two Mexican chilies. I choose chili de guajillo and chili de ancho. Again, I told you guys I act like I know what I'm doing, but it's my first time. I really have no clue. I just googled what chilies to use in birria tacos, and that's what came up. So after boiling those veggies for some time, you are going to add that into a blender. And I saw some people adding like peppercorns or like cloves, but I didn't want that taste, so I just blended mine like this. And after blending into like a very smooth taste, some other people they had to like sift it. I didn't have time to sift mine, so I just poured my mixture back in the pot like that. And I, of course, you need to make sure to not lose any of that flavor in the blender. So you add back your beef in the pot and it goes on the fire. And please, oh yeah, do not forget that juice. Goes back on the fire for like 3 hours.
3 hours later.
So after 3 hours, you are sure that the beef is very, very soft. You take out the pieces and leave the juice in the pot. So you are going to like shred the pieces into this like texture. And you now want to like get some of the corn tortilla that you dip in that juice, which has a little bit of oil in it. So after dipping in the juice, you place in the pan and then place some cheese and place some of that shredded beef. And you can top it with like usually like onion, cilantro, like a pico de gallo kind of topping. That's what I use. Pico de gallo is pretty much just onion, tomatoes diced together, and maybe jalapenos, which is just like a spicy bell pepper. And that's what we have. So I made a couple of birria tacos, and I also made shrimp quesadillas, but that's a video for another day. See you in part 2.